Well, I didn't know. I'd stand behind a person and they'd go into trance, and whatever was ailing them would disappear. It was like, it was magic. And I needed to understand it, so that's why I came back. So I had all these questions, and I needed answers. And this is where the answers came from, this spirit. So as I was writing this book and developing skills in hypnosis, I had a young man come to me that I met in the spiritualist church who needed help with his self-confidence. So I was working with him, and one day he said to me, someone wants to speak to you, but it's not me. So I said, well, this is really interesting, let's find out what's going on. So he was a somnambulist, he went into deep trance, and the spirit took possession of him. He sat bolt upright, he opened his eyes, and he looked at me, and he said, my name is Lao Tzu.
My name is?
Lao Tzu. I had no idea who this was. I'd never heard the name before in my life. I knew nothing about Taoism. I was a complete empty vessel, no knowledge whatsoever. When I heard the name, I had enrolled to go to college to do the pre-exams to qualify me to go to university. This is the equivalent of A-level. I'm 43 years old, right? And I've decided I need answers, so I'm going to go to university. And I was in a class, and the lecturer distributed a handout, and there was a poetic verse attributed to Lao Tzu. And I said, who's this Lao Tzu? And she didn't know. But there was a young lad in the class who he said, Lao Tzu, I've got a book of his at home, I'll bring it in tomorrow. So he brought the book in and showed it to me, and I'm dumbfounded. This is ancient Chinese wisdom. I'd heard of Confucius, and I'd heard of ancient wisdom, but here, this is the first book I'd held in my hands. And I thought, can't be. So I said to the young fella, I said, do you mind? So he sat down, he went straight into trance, and after a few moments his body came upright, the head came up, the eyes open, and he looked at me. And I said, why didn't you tell me who you are? And that wry smile crossed his face, a twinkle in his eye, and he said, because isn't it so much more fun to find things out for yourself? And that was the beginning of my education. And those of you who are mediumistic and who understand these things, he's still with me now. And he gives me my inspired thoughts to this day. So I'm speaking to you from a position of personal experience, and I've studied it, and I understand it, and I acknowledge it. I acknowledge the reality of a spirit world. So I don't have any questions about that anymore. Can you give me the next slide? Mm-hmm. So where the book that Lao Tzu gave me, I've called it The Tale of Natural Cycles, and it explains how the universe works for me. It's on Kindle. It's not in a hard copy, but it's available on Kindle. That was the first one. This is the end result, and for those of you who can't see, this is my thesis in published form, The Science of Spirit Possession. So those two books are the bookends of my journey, if you like. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'd like to share with you. And thank you very much for listening. Any questions?